How's it going, everyone, and welcome to a new episode today in Zooba, and let's have some fun here with the game. Let's see what we got going on. So I can proudly tell you that finally, after all this time, I actually managed to see quite a few of those album card packs, specifically the bronze ones that actually give you the 1 stars. So that one really annoying 1-star card that we were missing, I actually managed to get off camera. So that means we can actually open the rewards right now, which I've saved up. So let's see how this goes and see what we claim. So we got the pictures done, which is fascinating. And now there you go, beautiful legendary crate. I'm pretty sure that the second you press like the album section of the Zooba lobby, you already like automatically get this, I suppose. So yeah, I really had to wait for it, you see, so we can claim this together. And we end up getting Jack. That's really good because we're getting super close to being able to upgrade him to level 19, which is fantastic. So Vampire Teeth for Bali, some Vampire Teeth for Ursula. It's also kind of nice. And I'm pretty sure we just got a Primal Instinct here for Poe. Alright, because for Poe specifically, we managed to take him to like level 13 last episode, like yesterday. So that basically means the Primal Instinct should be available. We tried getting it, but it just wasn't really successful. So yeah, there it is right there, beautiful. And where's the crate right there, the gold crate? There you go, the gold toolbox. I was a bit concerned because they gave us the big boy reward and not this one. So let's see what we end up getting. Please be something good, and it's pretty decent. Some new items here and there, I guess. But we gotta admit, you know, Poe is the character that is the best right here because we got the Primal Instinct for him and everything. Let's just maybe try to get some more tokens for him as well, because today we need to talk about something here. Okay, we have something really cool to do. Then how about we check out the top 3 best range characters in the game, like the characters that have the best range possible to let you snipe enemies from afar and get really cheeky kills. So I'm not gonna waste your time here, and let's begin with the first one. And that right there, ladies and gents, is gonna be Ruby, because her range is absolutely outrageous with one specific very special weapon. So where is Ruby? I don't know. We have to find her. There you go. Fantastic. So now we can select the details and everything. And there's no item out here that can really help you out as far as range is concerned. Maybe helium canister is going to be actually kind of useful, and I'm going to show you why in just a second here. Give you some tips and tricks along the way, because why not? Alright, folks, you see it? You see what I see? Oh no, Nyx, don't pick that thing up. Don't pick that thing up, please. It wasn't... Nyx cannot pick up a spear. So that was confusing. I was wondering why it just disappeared like that, but apparently the Shelly stole it. We gotta find that Shelly, because here's the gist of it. Why is she number 3? Because look at this outrageously good range. So what can you do to increase range on virtually every single character? Well, of course, you can actually spend weapon points on that. That's one thing, if you need more range for some reason. But this character just has it, I suppose, built in. You already have great range to work with. That's fantastic. Oh, come on! Oh, that's annoying! What are you doing? You're so annoying! Why would you have that? Why would you have the revive? Just get out of here already! There you go. Just give me that item. And Jade could actually easily pick that one up, so let's just try to get it. So there you go. The better your weapon is, the better range you have on it. Like the longer range. That's kind of how it goes around here, around these parts for some reason. And you can't really get mad at that. It makes sense. Boom. That Larry surely did not see it coming, but he did not die from that though, because we didn't even hit him in the first place. Alright, this should be good. Alright, let's just... Oh, we missed. Let's just hit him right there. Ooh, good stuff. Alright, let's pick up the goodies. Alright, fantastic. And we got this range is outrageous. If I were to like tell you exactly how big the radius is, just try to look at the map and kind of see it for yourself. Like it's super big. The circle that you can see around you is really big here, I guess. Or specifically the rectangle here, because the phone is shaped like a rectangle. The screen is shaped like a rectangle, you see. So that is super fascinating here. You can see a lot with this. And not to mention, if you also have something like the binoculars, you've got control over the full map. However, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself right here. Ruby does not have the best range in the game, and that's a whole nother character who has. Like the jump from Ruby to the best character here that we're going to be checking out in this top 3 sort of list is really big. Like it's super big. It just so happens that Ruby is very close to like being the... I mean, Ruby is like the 3rd best, you see. But the 1st is very far off. It's a very big difference. It's almost hilarious. So let's just... Nah, that missed. Alright. Ruby just is good for range. You can do so much stuff like this. Ooh, good damage as well. That deals so much for some reason. It just never gets nerfed now, does it? A lot of characters that need nerfing just do not get nerfed. It's so pathetic sometimes. Like Ruby, for example, yes. Or Nico, for example. He didn't get nerfed. He's still the best in the game. I was genuinely questioning whether or not me preaching to you about Nico being the best was a mistake. And I was, one day, like a few days ago, I was just feeling like, is Nico really the best You know, just a quick question. And I genuinely asked you guys on the Discord server, which you can check out, by the way. You can join that completely for free. But anyways, I actually asked some of you, and yes, he is the best. He really, really is the best. Now, he doesn't have the best range, though. That's his main issue. He doesn't have good range. But he's fast, so that kind of makes up for it. But still, it's very hard to replace a range like this that you can use so incredibly well and just catch enemies off guard, man. There's no way for them to see you if you're so incredibly far from them. I mean, that Louis probably saw us right there, but you get the gist of it. You can do some crazy stuff here. You see this range. If there's someone next to that little log right there where we got the arrow, the spear pointed at, they're probably not going to see us right now, especially since we're in a bush, but you get the gist of it. It's super, super far. Alright, let's use a bit of a shield right here. Wall's trying to aim the thing. And you, my friend. Yeah, there's nothing you can do. I'm so sorry. Oh, man. Poor guy. Okay, I don't think we can actually get him from here, from this range. Is it possible? I mean, he's invisible. Technically, it is. But 1 in a million chance to actually hit that guy. Because not only is just our hitboxes in this game kind of broken. Because if something's supposed to hit you, there's a slight chance it won't. It's so weird. Like arrows, for example, spears, stuff of that nature. If it's supposed to hit you, it might not hit you, which is so peculiar, I'll tell you that much. I've seen it, I've experienced it, it's happened when I was trying to hit opponents as well. It's crazy, it really is. It's sometimes, a lot of the times, a blessing though, I'll tell you that much. Alright, boom, and bam, and that should hit. No, it did not. Alrighty, good stuff. That's how you play it. So that's why helium canister is the best choice for you, because your enemy, if they're at a certain range from you, you're gonna deal a bunch more damage. So that's why having the helium canister is good, because it'll send the enemies flying away from you and potentially get them into that good range, because that is something you want to do, because you got to be far away from enemies to like score the really, really big damage. So now let's continue with another character here, and it's gotta be Betsy. Where is Betsy? Because it's time for some of that Betsy action. And we got the newer skin, I suppose, and the teeth are still absolutely massive. I do not like that. She looks a little bit freaky. All right, big teams, volcano. This match should end in a breeze. This match shouldn't take long at all for some reason. You know why? Because it's a teams game mode. Teams are gonna go down in a flash, and it's also the matter of the map being small. It's a small map. You can't hide around here. What I love about this map is it's very time efficient. If you want to get trophies and you want to get trophies fast, this is the thing for you. You can just finish games easily. Whether you lose them or win them, it doesn't matter. You finish them easily, which is really, really important when you want to get a bunch of trophies, or when you want to play events, for example. You know, the energy sort of events, or you don't have all the time in the world to waste. You're supposed to grind at those, and sometimes it gets annoying. All right, there you go. Wall, fantastic. So what's the deal with the range? Well, the spear gives you insanely good range, you see. All right. Now it's a bit of a question whether Ruby has the better range or Betsy has the better range. You know, I'm pretty sure Ruby does. So I guess I'm mistaken here. All right, Betsy might not be number 2. Instead, she might just be number 3, and then Ruby's number 2. Either way, you're gonna see the best of both worlds, so it's fine. Now, these characters are just absolutely crazy with their range. You can do a lot of stuff here. And the spear, what's really, really hilarious about the spear is it takes you so off guard a lot of the times, because you don't know where it's gonna land. You have no idea where it's going to land at all. I mean, the character looking out in a specific direction is kind of a hint, I suppose, but then again, just the amount of places where it could potentially drop is so big, it's not even worth looking at the enemy character to see where the spear might drop, you know? You know what I'm getting at here? It's crazy. Alright, there you go. Wall. Yeah, that was a very interesting use of an item. Let's go for the Oh, we don't have the defibrillator. We don't have that. How do we not have the defibrillator? Okay, this is gonna be painful. Oh, ouch! Ooh, vampire teeth for the clutch, man. Oh, we got straight up sniped. We got obliterated. Alright, we have nothing to help us! Oh, yes, the walls. Those are good. Those are so useful. Look at that. I don't think... Does he have a bomb? I don't think... Fuzzy has a bomb. He defeated him with the shield. Oh, yes. The ricocheting attack back to him. Oh, that's beautiful. That's so useful in game. That's incredible. All right. Is that an enemy? Yeah, that is. Yeah. You don't have no time to heal up your boy. How did we deal so much damage to him? What just happened? That was cool. All right, buddy. Buddy, come on now, don't get... Come back now, come back! You took enough damage, now you gotta fight like a man. Buddy, come on. Alright, we're doing this, aren't we? So, are we gonna win this game? Probably not, because it's us versus this entire team, and all of our teammates are dead for some reason. So, that is a bit unfortunate. I'm not 100% confident we're going to be able to win this. But if we do, then that's going to be super cool. What we have to do is like take them one by one and just try to separate these people. Now, that's way easier said than done, of course. These walls will be outrageously helpful as well because they're going to try to gang up on us and just deal outrageous amounts of damage, and they're going to hit the walls eventually. But as you can see, there's nothing you can do. That was crazy. Maybe some better positioning would have given us a better chance. I don't know. But with all that damage, all of those arrows and whatnot, your walls are gonna break super easily. There's not much you can do, unfortunately. And look at that. Yes, amazing treasures. I did play that today, trying to get some of them album cards. You know, there was a very high percentage that today, which is the last day of this album card pack, there was a very high percentage of us not getting the packs that we needed in the shop, but we did. All right. It was off camera. You didn't see it, but it was really, really cool. Should have seen my face at the time. I was super surprised. Now, let's go for the best range characters here in the game. I've got it all written down. And if you don't know already, then you got stuff to learn. I got stuff to teach you, all right? It's got to be Pepper. And why? Because it aids your entire team. It is super, super useful of a character. So how are we going to do this? Well, we're going to pick Holy Sandals in order to use her active ability on water. We're going to select her, and we're going to, well, play big teams, because she is really good in big teams. This is the best game mode for her. Righty, folks. Here's the gist of it. Here's what it comes down to. Alright, you use the active, and you have just outrageous control of the map, especially with the bomb. Look at this, especially with the spear, actually. This is by far the biggest range in the game, and it doesn't exactly come close to Betsy or the other character, Ruby, actually. It doesn't really come close, alright? If you guys want to know other characters with really high ranges, if you didn't know, that could really help you out a bunch, that are good, because in this video, we're not only playing characters with good range, because that's kind of lame. It's just a matter of the characters being good as well. We also want to check that out, so there you go. Now, the range is super good here. Why do I say that this character is the best in teams? Well, if you're gonna throw a bomb towards something in a team's game mode and the team doesn't know where to go, they're probably gonna go in that direction knowing that there's gonna be some sort of enemy character there. It helps you kind of take the team and just make them know where to go, basically, you know, gives them a sense of direction. That's why the team leader could very well be a Pepper, you know, the highest level character, the best of the best could very well be a Pepper here. Helium Canister is a good idea for an item to use. Make sure to use that if you're not already using it. I'm not using it personally because it's not mandatory, but it is useful to have, because you don't want that many hit and run characters like Jade, for example, getting close to you, because I mean, unless you're level 18, you're a way higher level and you can just go straight up melee on these enemy characters, they're gonna be pretty strong against you when they get close, you know, just a lot of characters like Bruce and Jade and whatever, so yeah, you gotta be careful here. And the Steve, for example, imagine the Steve jumps you. You can use the helium canister, you will take damage. I'm sorry, that's how it works with Steve. You will take damage, but a helium canister will help you because it'll send him flying into outer space. And see how he flies there, you won't. So let's see what we can do here. Alright, time to get some more of that range, that crispy, amazing range. Yeah, especially if you can use something like the triple bombs as well in a team's game mode, and the fiery bombs as well, the Molotov bomb, which I don't think you can have like both of them at the same time or something like that. I think you're not allowed to have like one of them. You get the gist of it. You just Pepper just has this incredible range and also radius of attacks. It's super, super cool. And can you adjust the level of range? Because here's how it works, okay? Here's how anything works in this game, for example, okay? You see, velocity and cooldown reduction and range and knockback, all this stuff is determined by a number, you see. Everything's determined by a number. Knockback 20. I know it isn't written or anything, but that's just how it works. It's just values that the developers change for these. And let me give you a little bit of a logical explanation, you see. Alright, here's the gist of it. For range, although it's a visual thing on the map, just how much range you're gonna have, again, it's a number. And the higher the number is, which, believe me, is pretty high, that means the percentage here, the higher the percentage, like the higher, the way higher are the numbers going to be. Because if the range is small and you like use your weapon points towards upgrading range by percentage, it's not going to be that much of a change. But instead, if you have a really high percentage, really high range by default, you see the percentage here, although it's not the highest, it will help out more because it's going to mean more, you see. You know, it's kind of the same thing as the levels here, which I've explained to you. But I will do that again, don't worry about it. If you didn't understand, that's unfortunate, but I just try to give you my best explanation here. So Pepper, you could invest range points in Pepper. It's not that bad of an idea here because the range is going to get absolutely crazy like it's happening to us right now. Is everything in range and radius? It is. It really, really is. Oh, that's hilarious. I specifically just invested all these points into range and radius at this point just to make her as cool as possible. Yeah, it is really, really special. That's what you do with this character. Banana Pepper. Whoa, Banana Pepper's cool. She really, really is cool. So, fellas, smash like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you with the next one. So, peace out and bye-bye.